Hey guys, I'm Kia. I'm the curl consultant and I have a curls only salon here in San Jose, California. Today I'm going to be doing a review of some of the new product offerings from Form Beauty, which is a really exciting development, honestly, in the curl world for me. Just a little bit of background about Form. So Form is the newest offshoot, the newest creation from a really cool company called Walker and Company that is based in Palo Alto, California. So what they've done originally was they created a really revolutionary men's shaving system designed especially for men of color because they have a lot of issues with traditional razors. Very, very cool product, got a lot of awesome press, and now they have expanded their sort of product offerings to this really cool new suite of products called Form Beauty on Instagram. So of course I had to go out and get them. At the time that I ordered them, they were only available from Form's website directly. So I had to go to, I think it's formbeauty.com, and they have a really cool questionnaire that you walk through the process that essentially says like, hey, what do your curls look like? How do you tend to take care of them? And then based on this really interesting inventory that covers a lot of different topics really and gives you a lot of really interesting information in the meantime. So they take this data and they give you a customized plan, essentially. So that's how I got the products that I got. There are actually a couple things that I'd like to pick up that didn't come in my packet. And the great news is that Form is now available also at sephoraonline.com. So that's another cool place that you can pick that up. I happened to go into a Sephora here in California today to see if I could find the product on the shelves. No go, but that's pretty regular with curly products, as a lot of us know. Anyway, I'll cut to the chase. I got 6 different products, and I just want to do a quick breakdown about some of the things that I noticed that I really, really liked. First things first, I really, really liked it. It's in my hair right now. My hair looks awesome. But yeah, I'll go into more detail. So the shipment I received in airtight bag. When I opened that, little bit of funkiness was going on. They had sent a small travel size of the Multitask Leavein lotion, and it had burst in the mail. That happens in travel, but one cool thing that they could do to fix that really easily would just be to put some plastic, some more shipping reinforcement, I guess, is what you could call it. That holds true for a number of the products. A couple of things in my package were open, but I could smell it, and it smelled really great. That's a big deal to me. Normally, I love to go into the store and really look at a product first, get to see the whole list of ingredients, kind of sniff it. I tend to be pretty sensitive to smells, so if the scent is overpowering, I kind of know from Jump Street that it's not going to work. That was not the case with this. It smelled really, really fantastic, and so I was like, oh, cool, even though it's everywhere, this is great. So the 6 products that I got are broken into really categories, and they make it a beautiful sort of display. You can tell that the team has done just so much research and development when it comes to the packaging, which is incredible because I know that it's positioned to be a prestige brand, and that's the way it looks. It's really easy to see how you're supposed to use it. The products go from light to dark, and you'll see sort of a gradient, like an ombre. It's really, really pretty, makes sense to use. So I started off on the lightest. This is the Claire. Is that what YouTube people do? Oh, that's why they do it. Yeah, I guess. Okay, kind of makes sense. I'm going to do the hand-holdy thing. So this is the first item that I used to clarify the shampoo. I wasn't able to find videos just yet explaining like tutorials of how to use the products. So as somebody who owns a salon and has, quite a lot of information about how curls and curl products work, I tried to make an informed decision about how to use these. So for the Clarify shampoo, this seems to be, really a treatment. This is super intense clarifying serum. It's a clear product, and one of the coolest things about it is this bottle. So the bottle cap, the nozzle here actually opens. So it's really, really easy to get that in your curls. I divided my hair into 4 essentially in the shower, and then I, worked my way through that T, and then also kind of like made a grid in other areas of my head. I'm used to using my sort of holy grail. One of my holy grail products has always been Diva Curl's Low Poo shampoo, which actually has a whole lot of slip for a shampoo. This does not necessarily have a whole lot of slip, but once I started to use the other products in the line, I realized that there's a reason behind that. This is really an amazing clarifying solution. So this is something that I would compare to like Diva Curl's Build Up Buster or other clarifying treatments. Not necessarily a shampoo, but a clarifying treatment. Really, really cool product. Comes in 4 ounces. First off the bat, I was kind of like, that size not going to be enough for me in my life. But I do think that this actually will do, it'll last me quite a long time, because a little does go a long way. And I found that to be true with all the different products that I tried. So that was the Clarify Shampoo Treatment. Once I used that, rinse that out completely, then I followed the directions, and it said to skip straight to the Hydrate conditioner. Instead of saying the Hydrate conditioner, I actually want to show the Cleanse, which is the second shampoo. So this is an anytime use, and it gently cleanses, made without sulfates. So this is something that I would be using more for my regular cleansing, not necessarily a treatment, but did an incredible job at keeping my scalp clean. When I did use it, I used this as my sort of midweek wash. All of the products that they have in this line, you can tell that they really were very conscientious in terms of the ingredients that they used on their website. They have a really cool breakdown that lists essentially what's not in their products. And that to me actually says a whole lot more than when you list what's in your products, because I want to know what's not in them as well, which was really, really cool. The smell of these products is just like super duper fantastic. It's not like anything else that I've really smelled in terms of curl products, but it's not a overly floral scent. It's a very well-developed and mature, fairly neutral scent. It doesn't necessarily, I don't think that it's like a fruity, overly quote-unquote feminine scent. I think that it's a really nice scent that would work well throughout the day for me. That's something that I found, is that it doesn't necessarily tend to linger too much. It smells nice if you get up in there, but I'm not overwhelmed with like a scent cloud, which is really important to me. So next, the Hydrate conditioner. The Cleanse shampoo is an 8 ounce. I don't know if I said that. The Hydrate conditioner is a 12 ounce that says for unprocessed hair, which mine is for the most part unprocessed. You can see here that I have a little bit of color actually still in my hair. I was platinum, very short hair a couple of years ago, so this has grown out from that, and this is just the tail end of those bits of platinum. So there is a bit of color treated hair that I have here, but for the most part, everything that you're seeing is unprocessed hair. So it says that it encourages slip, detangles, and smooths. This is really incredible when it came to that detangling portion. I admittedly was a little bit skirked when I used just the Clarify shampoo to start off. I was thinking like, oh no, my hair is way too stripped. This is not gonna be the jam. But in actuality, as soon as I put this on, it was incredible. My hair really, really soaked it right on up. It was very, very hydrating. I really liked the slip in my hands, very easy to detangle as well. It says that they use this ultra-rich conditioner crafted with their HX3 trademark. Triple hydrating blend softens and moisturizes your unprocessed strands without weighing them down. And I definitely found that to be true. So yeah, this is, it says wet hair for 10 to 15 minutes as a deep conditioner as well, which I think that that would be a really, really awesome deep conditioner. It's a very thick formulation, really saturated kind of formula. And like I was saying earlier, a little bit of these does go quite a long way. So I know that it can be daunting to see a small bottle, especially as a stylist who owns a salon and like does a lot of hair. Immediately I'm like, I need bigger bottles, but that's something that comes in time. That'll come down the road, I'm sure. So yeah, once I rinsed out that Hydrate conditioner, then I went on to Multitask, their leave-in lotion. So this is another 12-ounce bottle. Multitask leave-in lotion. It's a 3-in-1 moisturizer, lightweight, primes and revitalizes. So this is obviously intended to be their sort of, it says their single product that works as hard as you do. So they're trying to get it to be an amazing leave-in that you're supposed to, it says to apply liberally to your wet hair and follow with your form styler. So that's exactly what I did. My initial reaction with this was not necessarily as in love with it as I was with the Hydrate conditioner and the two shampoos that I already covered. When I had just finished with the Hydrate conditioner, my hair was super clumped together, and curlies know what I'm talking about, that distinct sensation when you see your curls and they're like beautiful ringlets in the shower, and you kind of go like, oh, if we could just pause them right here, this would be the spot. This is so great. If I could just get them to hold like this would be fantastic. When I finished the conditioner, they did look like that. I went ahead and started spraying this. It's a cool, it's a spray format that they've got here, and while I do really like the idea of a spray format, my finger got tired, and I just ended up taking the nozzle off and pouring some in my hand, and then like emulsifying that in my hand, and then going through and putting it everywhere as a leave-in. I did find that for me, it seemed like it tended to break up those clumps a little bit of my curls, but that seemed to be remedied when I used the Define Curl Cream to follow that up. So I'd like to play around a little bit and potentially try skipping the Multitask once and see how my curls look if I go straight from the Hydrate conditioner to the Define Curl Cream. So keep in mind that I'm still in the shower. I tend to work pretty fast because my hair's not super long and it's very detangled, and it's in a very nice condition because I do a lot to take care of my hair. But yeah, I applied the curl cream. This is an 8-ounce bottle, so a smaller bottle, which is pretty stereotypical for a styler. I think that it will go, quite far with my hair, given how much I used. That's what you see in my hair today. And my hair dry is just crazy, crazy soft. I have for quite a long time been using gels from a couple of different companies, and while I really like the definition that a gel provides, my hair is sort of in a medium space when it comes to curl texture. So I find in my salon that a lot of the time people that have looser ringlets can really benefit from curl creams, while those that have tighter coils and zigzags often benefit from a gel or more serum consistency, something that's like putty or I hate to say it, but a snot kind of consistency. Those tend to work really, really well with the tighter coils. My hair has both of those consistencies at different points in my head. So sometimes curl creams work well for me, but sometimes I don't necessarily see the definition that I like. I gotta say, I'm super duper happy with the way my hair looks. I think I don't want to brag, but I think it looks really, really nice. And it feels and smells incredible. So yeah, that was the Define Curl Cream that I used as the styler. Form does also have a gel. That's one thing that I want to get my hands on, but it looks like I'm going to probably have to order it from Sephora for the time being, which I can't wait to get on. I just haven't done it yet, since this all just came in the mail over the weekend. The last thing that I have here is the polish pomade. So this is a more oil-based formula, if I recall. Yeah, the first ingredient is sweet almond oil. And usually I'm not a massive oil user. I usually only use oil as a finishing sort of product, which is cool because that's what this is, right? So it's a 4-ounce container. This is, I can tell, gonna go a really long way with me based on how much I use it and how little I use oil on my clients' hair. I don't think oil is necessarily a bad thing inherently. I just think that a lot of the times it's really easy for curlies to overuse or over apply oil and not necessarily clarify their hair properly after they've used that oil. That being said, this whole suite of products really addresses that because they do have the super duper clarifying option in there to start things off since everything is finished up with an oil. I do really like that. So I hope that this was helpful to whoever's watching and that you found some cool information out. I definitely would advocate for giving it a try if it's within your means. So like I said, take a look online at Instagram at Foreign Beauty and also on their website, follow through their questionnaire. I know you can also get it at Sephora. And curl friends, best of luck curling to you. I hope that your curls are luscious and your day is fantastic. Take care. Again, I'm Kia Fay, the curl consultant, and I hope you have a great, great day. Bye.